what's going on, guys? Dale Valor here from Modern Valor Dating. Listen, we talk about so many different topics on this channel that relates to health, wealth, and relationships that, look, man, we got over 200 videos here that are all for you to dive deep in and really get a firm understanding of, like I said, health, wealth, and relationships, right? So here's the deal, man. We don't always focus specifically just on dating, all right? We focus on other things too, and so I think that that's important because other areas of your life are connected to every other area of your life. Health, wealth, and relationships. I'll say it again. They're all intertwined, man. And so look, one of the things that I see people struggle with all the time is a work-life balance, okay? And listen, I'm talking to you guys, I'm keeping it 1 trillion with you. This is something that I struggle with, okay, is a work-life balance. I do the best I possibly can do. I promise you that. But it's a real struggle for me. Why is it such a struggle for me? Man, because I'm driven, I'm passionate. I want to see you guys do better. I want to see men level up. And there's only so many hours in the day, and I want to try to impact as many people as I possibly can, man. And I give this my absolute all. I'm being 100% sincere with you, man. I'm being as authentic as I possibly can. And so that leaves my time very fractured. Now, I do my best to be able to deal with that, but it becomes a serious issue sometimes, in that even in downtime, which is rare, I feel guilty because I could be using that time to be putting into Modern Valor Dating, okay? And even when I'm working on other projects that have nothing to do with MVD, but it's still work, for some of you guys know, I have a couple of real estate companies, and putting time into that takes away time from Modern Valor Dating, and I still feel guilty about it a little bit. I get a little bit of a twinge, like, oh man, I could really be doing a video right now, or I could be writing a blog, or reaching out to people, or whatever the case might be, So look, man, if this is a struggle for you, I'm right there with you. So just know that I put a lot of thought into this topic, okay? And so I've got a few thoughts on it. We're going to get into it. Let's go. Number 1, your purpose. Man, I talk about this topic so much. My video editor is probably so tired of me saying those 2 words, your purpose, okay? But look, man, when it comes to a work-life, balance, you have to consider, is what I'm doing bringing me closer to my purpose, or is it taking me farther away? I saw a Facebook post in our Facebook group. It was just yesterday, I think. And here's the deal, man. Somebody was asking about, should I take this job that I'm going to be working 16 hours a day? Should I take that job? It's going to leave me very little time to be able to do much of anything else. And that's understandable, man. There's only so many hours in a day, so that makes all the sense in the world. But the thing is that my response to that was like, look, bro, is it bringing you closer to your purpose? Is it on your path? If it is, then do it. If it isn't, then figure something else out. Because like, hey, man, I get it. You want extra money, you want extra income. And depending on what your situation looks like in life, it may be a necessity. But if that's not always the case, sometimes you can get by on a lot less than you think that you can if you budget your money correctly. If you don't worry about big expenditures, if you don't have the need to get the newest, best thing ever, living within your means, you can possibly do just fine. Now, that's easy for me to say, because I don't know your situation. For all I know, you're $2 away from being on the street. Well, in that case, do everything that you possibly can. But thing is, man, a lot of times that isn't the case. And if it's something that is moving you closer to the end game, you're on your path, you can see where it is that you're trying to go. And if it's bringing you in that direction, I'm with it. I think that you should do it. If it's not, it just sounds good in the moment, or it's going to bring a little bit of extra money in, and that's cool and everything, but it's actually taking you time away from your purpose, then probably not the best idea in the world. You know what I mean? So look, here's the deal. If you don't know what your purpose is, find it. That's your purpose. I'm giving it to you. All right? You're welcome. I'm giving you your purpose. Go find your purpose. Do everything. Try everything, man, until something just grabs a hold of you and you're like, I've got to do this. It's got to be accomplished. I'm the one that can do it, and I'm going to go out there and get it done, and then give it your all, you know? And if working 16 hours a day means giving it your all, then that's what you do, okay? All right, we're going to get into number 2. Let's get it. Number 2, non-negotiables. Look, man, there should be things in your life that are non-negotiable, regardless of how much you work or don't work, or putting things, into your purpose or not into your purpose. Whatever your life looks like, there should be some things that are non-negotiables that no matter what, barring an extreme situation or something crazy happening, you're going to get this done. Okay, so like for me, for instance, one of my non-negotiables, come hell or high water, man. And you know what? High water came just a few days ago for me because my basement flooded. We got a bunch of storms. Now, where I shoot these videos is in my basement. And I'm down here now shooting it. The carpet's still not 100% dry yet. It kind of smells like wet dogs. All right, I'm doing my best to take care of it. But you see, these things still have to get done. So that is a non-negotiable for me. Like I said, going to the gym. I still worked out, man. I still went to the gym and got it in, okay? Getting these videos in. I don't prefer to be down here doing this. I want to do the video, but, there's other atmospheres that might be better for this, but this is where I do it. You know what I mean? So this is where it's going to happen. So that's a non-negotiable. It's going to happen. Okay, you got to have those things in your life, man, for your work-life balance. It could be something like, 3 times a week I play basketball, and that's just what it is. It's going to happen, And the deal is, man, if you make those things important enough to you, now you have boundaries to enforce. When you're moving into these relationships, now you could say, when she's like, hey, let's go out on a date on Thursday at 6, and you're like, nah, can't do it. That's when I play basketball with my boys. She's going to respect you so much more for that than you just ditching what you normally do just to go spend time with her. If she's really into you like that, she'll work around your schedule. If her schedule is not flexible enough to accommodate you, well, okay, cool. On to the next one. All right. Okay, we're going to get into number 3. Let's go. Hey guys, wanted to take this quick time out just to remind you, if you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so now. Why? Because we're putting out videos 3 times a week to help you level up your dating life, your personal life, every aspect of your life. And that's what we're here to do, and that's what we're gonna do. So make sure that you subscribe, like the video, share it with somebody that you know needs to see it, and I know that you know somebody that does. In addition to all of that, the last Saturday in July, we're going to be doing our monthly live Zoom event. And this month, we're going to be talking about overcoming your limiting beliefs. So all you got to do is register and show up. It's 100% free. Number 3, schedule your time. I am such a huge believer in having a schedule. Why? Because it keeps things precise. It keeps things in order. All right. And on top of that, you know how to plan your day. Once you kind of figure out how long something's going to take you, then you can properly schedule it out. Okay. For instance, all right, how much do you sleep? Okay. Some people sleep 6 hours a night and they're fine. Some people need 9 hours a night to be fine. Okay. We'll just go with the standard of 8. Okay. You know that you're going to need to sleep 8 hours. Schedule that. I know that sounds silly, but schedule it. Those 8 hours are blocked out. Okay. Then what do you normally do when you get up? Okay? Do you just kind of fuck around for 45 minutes before you start getting ready for the day? Or do you have a very routine schedule in the sense of like, okay, I get up, I go downstairs, I take a multivitamin, then I make some breakfast for myself, I eat my breakfast, then I take a shower. You know, that's the way that it should be. And you should know approximately how long it's going to take you to do these things. Kind of, if you don't really know, start timing it out. See what it takes over the course of a week for you to do these things, and then schedule it. So therefore, you know how much time you're wasting too. If you fuck around for 45 minutes because you play around on your phone and then, oh, you know what, let me catch the last half of South Park or something, you know what I mean? Like, that's time that all the normal things that you should be doing could be moved up, leaving more time on the back end. Then, okay, your work, you know, like if you have a regular job, you're not an entrepreneur or something like that, you have a set schedule at work, okay, that time gets blocked off, right? There's no arguments there. It's just like, that's what it is. These 8 hours, boom, blocked. Okay, how much time is left over for the other things that you want to do? So often people say, there's just not enough time in the day. Look, man, if there is 2 hours after everything is done and over with, you got 2 extra hours that you're able to squeeze out of that day. Okay, over the course of a week, you've got 14 hours. Over the course of the month, you have 56 hours. Okay, that is like way more than a week's worth of work, right? That 56 hours could be applied to your purpose. It could be applied to leveling up in game. It could be applied to whatever you want to apply it to start improving yourself, okay? So just bear that in mind. But in order to see how much time is left, you have to schedule your time to see what is still left and available, all right? Okay, we're gonna get into number 4. Let's get it. Number 4, value your time. Look, man, we are allotted a certain amount of time in life, okay? I mean, whether it's, maybe you're lucky, man, and you live to be 105 years old. Maybe you're not so lucky and you're dead by 40, okay? So, I mean, it just depends. Who really knows? Nobody's got a crystal ball. But what we do know is you have limited time. It is finite. And so, you know, if you're the type of person who just willingly throws away their time at whatever little task or whatever that people ask of you, look, man, you're never going to get that time back. You can rob me of my money, all right? You can pull a pistol on me and take my wallet, okay? But don't waste my time, because I'm never going to recoup that. I'm never going to get that time back, okay? Know what your time is worth. See, one of main criteria points that I have when I'm screening a girl is how willing is she to value my time. One of the things that I'll tell her is, I'll be like, listen, you know, I am a very busy person. I have a lot of things going on. And it isn't a knock on you that I can't spend every waking hour with you. You know, you have to be respectful of my time. I can't be doing these day-long conversations via text. You know, there'll be times that you call me or text me that I won't be able to respond. Maybe for 24 hours. You know, that's just how my life is. But just understand, the time that we do spend together, I consider that valuable, okay? Because I'm investing that time in what we've got going on here. Okay? And so that is a powerful statement, man. That is a high power move. Because, look, I'm demonstrating to her, value my time. Do not play this game of, you didn't text me back in 15 minutes. What's going on? Are you... Blah, 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 blah. No, man, I ain't playing that game with you. If you do that, you're out. And I will let them know. That's enforcing boundaries, man. So you have to, it goes back to what we were saying before about non-negotiables. You have to be able to say, no, I can't do this at this particular time. I'm sorry, wish I could, but I can't because I got this going on, and what I have going on here trumps whatever it is that you're trying to get me to do right now. See, it enables you to be able to say no. It keeps you out of that nice guy frame, okay? It's so important, man, so important. All right, we're gonna get to number 5. Let's get it. Number 5, internalize game, all right? Look, man, now this takes time to do. I get it. I fully endorse and recommend that you take the time if you're trying to learn to get better with dating, get better with communicating with women, all those things. I fully encourage you to go out and take the time to do that, okay? But at a certain point in time, you should have been doing it long enough and be practiced and seasoned enough that you don't have to rely on that, okay? I don't have the time to go out and just like, okay, well, I'm gonna go do day game today. It's, unless I'm coaching, it's like impossible, okay? I just don't have the time for it. So I have to take advantage of the situations where I can. If I go out to lunch, my server is cute, I'm going to do what I do, okay? Because if I don't, I'm passing up an opportunity that may not present itself until maybe 2 or 3 days from now. So I have to seize the moment and take advantage of that opportunity as it presents itself. All right, and that's because I have it internalized. What too many guys do is they pass up these opportunities because it's not Friday at midnight. It's not Saturday at 11 p.m. You know, it's like, oh, that's when game time is. No, man. It's game time is when you apply it. That's when it's time. All right? You're at the mall. You're looking for a new shirt. The girl at the store that's helping you out, you know, she's attractive. Get it popping then. You don't have to, well, I hope I see her at the club on Friday. Like, dude, you see her right now. She's right in front of your face. You know, take advantage of that, you know? So, look, man, start working on internalizing it. It's kind of like martial arts. If I'm walking down the street and I'd say I'm a black belt in jiu-jitsu and somebody jumps out and tries to rob me, if it's internalized, I'm just going to react. I'm going to like block his punch or you know, take his knife from him or whatever cool jiu-jitsu trick that I'm going to do. You know, I'm going to be able to handle the situation and it's going to be instinctive. It's not going to be, all right, hold on. Let me think. All right, so this guy, he's throwing a punch at, ooh, now I got hit. You know what I mean? Because if I have to sit there and think about it, the guy's taking my money, all right? But if I have it internalized, I'm going to be able to stop him because it's just natural for me, okay? And it's the same exact thing with game or anything else. Once you've done it enough, it will be a part of who you are. So listen, in the video earlier, we were talking about purpose, okay? I talk about it a lot because I think it's the most important thing in your life, all right? And we've done a video on purpose where we go really deep and really break it down for you. So what I want you to do is go check that video out, man, because it's gonna help you so much, man. It's the foundation of everything, all right? I will see you there.